Artists, managers, producers, and other key players alike are starting to become more relevant in the Chicago music industry. Even though this area is thriving, women still find working in the city of Chicago difficult and not extremely rewarding. Fighting for respect, equality, and acceptance within a male dominated industry, the women behind the scenes refuse to be overlooked and hope to make Chicago's music industry a force to be reckoned with.
My name is AJ Linton, and I am a brand consultant for Fame Production Group. What a brand consultant consists of is I search out different clients and companies who have a presence, but I help them seek to increase their presence via social media, via campaigns, via just proposals, just expanding them and their brand in whatever way I feel like I can add. So I like to see what people are missing, and then I like to put together something and say, okay, this is what I can do for you. This is what your brand is missing. Let's help you get to the next level. And Fame Production Group can help you with that. So I was introduced to music management at Columbia, taking different courses and just studying. When my god brother got famous for doing birthday sex, Jeremiah Birthday Sex, he was a senior in college and I was a freshman, so I just kind of studied his Star magazine. That was my first music journalism internship, and Deanna, the CEO of True Star, she just let me basically do whatever I wanted to do. She was like, this is a young magazine, it's for you to, you know, if you have experience in journalism, cool. If not, it's whatever, this is your blank canvas, fill it up whatever way you want to. And I just started interviewing up and coming talent. It's always easy to find free work, but being paid to do things in Chicago, it's very difficult, because people, especially being young, and they see that off the bat, they're like, oh, okay, she's fresh out of college, she got a little bit of experience, okay, but I'm gonna see if I can squeeze a little bit more free work out of her. So it's difficult if you don't want to work for free, absolutely, especially in entertainment. Chicago music scene is great. It's a lot of underground talent. Like working with high schools now, I've learned about a whole different level of underground rapping. Like, I didn't know about Chance the Rapper. I didn't know about this guy named Spenzo. I didn't know. It's a lot of people that I didn't know about that have these huge followings. Music end is good. Now on the music management side, I think it's horrible, because we don't have any real music labels here. I have Leah, my friend Leah, who we graduated with from Columbia. She works for an indie music group, One Off, but they only employ about 4 people, and they have all these artists. So from what I've seen, it's a very successful indie label, and I think she was telling me that they have some type of distribution with Universal now. So on that end, I mean, if you know about One Off, cool, that's a good hook. But a lot of people don't know that One Off exists, so it's like, that's the only place that I can like pinpoint. And I think too, we can just look at the success record of a lot of Chicago artists. Let's look at our Jennifer Hudsons, our who else? Common, our Kanye, who made it straight from our hood, and they're not here. Yes, Jennifer Hudson lives here. We never see her, but she lives here. Common, Kanye, it's just a lot of them that aren't here. And I think that should tell us a lot about the music industry here. 2 different sides in Chicago. I think that on the artist side, we have something really, really big going on. I just hope people don't move, because they will continue, LA will continue to get the credit. If we, the ones that actually know and not ones that are winging it, I think that's another negative about Chicago. At one time, it was a fad where everybody was a model. Everybody was a singer. Everybody was a rapper. Now, everybody is a manager, or I'm a publicist, or I do X, Y, and Z. And when you approach them to help you do what they say they do, you end up like, I thought this is what you said. You said you was a publicist, so I'm expecting to get booked in certain media publications, even if it's in Chicago. It's a caliber of this is what you say you do. So I think that if people that actually do what they say they do, on the management side, I think we can progress. If not, I think we'll still be where we are right now.
My name is Brianna Gatlin, and I am the CEO and founder of Swank Public Relations, Swank PR, Swank Publishing. The moment that I really decided that I was like kind of going to start Swank, I didn't know it was going to be called Swank, but I knew I wanted to start my own company. The moment I knew was I was sitting in my house and I was working on this magazine, and it was like 2 in the morning, and we were all there except one person that owns it, and we were all there working, and the person who was there that was the other owner who didn't put our names on it, I remember going to, it wasn't that late, but I remember going to talk to my landlord about why I couldn't pay my rent. We thought if that could be a niche for us, we would do customized publishing. So we started a customized publishing company, and we called it Swank. Our first client was GLC, and GLC was signed to Good Music, and this was his first attempt to kind of get on his own and start pushing himself and get out there. And so he was one of my first successful clients. But what was great about it was he was one of my first clients as well. Another with John Monopoly and Don C. My first industry, if you want to call it, one of my first industry jobs, I was in college. I was at Columbia, which I graduated from as a magazine journalism major, and I did work study at Columbia. I had 3 jobs at the time. I was a junior in college. The summer of my junior year, I went to intern at Vibe magazine. So that was my real first industry job, but I was an intern. Chicago is just a hard market by itself. Being a man is hard. Being a new person on the scene is difficult. So to be a female and be new, totally different. You have to have some people that have your back and have that that are gonna help you or co-sign or even just help you along the way. If you don't have that, you're not gonna make it here. Chicago is it's like the Chicago industry here is like a fraternity. Chicago is very specific. Chicago's the hardest market to penetrate if you're trying to stay here in any part. If you're trying to be a publicist here, if you're trying to be an artist here, if you're trying to start a label here, it's all politics. But it's politics because it's only 15 people in that circle. Literally, it's a small circle. Chicago needs is the first thing is education. You have to have the knowledge first of what you're getting yourself into. Artists think they could just make a song, put it up, and that's it. Yeah, back when the internet was first cool, it was cool. But now you got paperwork, you got publishing, even on the internet. You got these piracy laws. You got all these different things that play a part. So first and foremost, you gotta understand the industry. You gotta know what everybody's job is. And here, education is first. Hands down, you gotta be educated. If you're not educated, you will not make it. You will think everybody did you wrong when in fact you just didn't know. And you let people take advantage of the fact that you didn't know. So, and that's not their fault. That's your fault for not following up and educating yourself. So hands down, you got to know what that is.